Your name is removed from the list by a woman due to jealousy. God says, my precious child, this is a pivotal moment in your life. You didn't stumble upon this message by chance, it's meant for you. A woman, driven by jealousy and fear, has tried to erase your name from a list of blessings. She felt threatened by your brilliance and sought to dim your light. But what she doesn't realize is that no one can erase what I have inscribed with love. My promises for you are unbreakable. You may feel overlooked, forgotten, or betrayed right now, but know that I am always with you. Heaven has not turned away from you. Remember, you are seen, known, chosen, and loved. Though she may have crossed your name off, I have written it in my heart, and no one can erase it. No whisper can change my will. I have witnessed her actions when you weren't aware, and I am not blind to the wrongs done to you. Take a moment to breathe. You've been carrying a heavy burden, not just from her actions but from the doubts they created within you. You began to question your worth and whether you were truly chosen. Let me reassure you, nothing she took from you is greater than what I am about to restore. Yes, your name was removed from that list, but it was only because I am preparing a greater purpose for you, a divine purpose that only heaven can fulfill. She may have tried to delay your journey, but she cannot deny your destiny. Her intention was to break your spirit, but I am already rebuilding your story. You might feel lost in a storm, but I am your calm. You may feel overwhelmed, but I am your anchor. No matter what has happened behind closed doors, I am opening a new door that no one can close. The door she attempted to shut, I will tear down. When I say you are worthy, you are worthy. When I say you are chosen, you are chosen. When I say you are protected, you are protected. Even now, your spirit is awakening. Even now, chains are breaking. Even now, heaven is moving because you are not forgotten, not erased, not replaceable, and not beyond repair. You belong to me, and I am rewriting the narrative she tried to destroy. If you are ready for abundance and divine favor, type 888. You were never meant to fit into lists made by human hands. You were created for scrolls sealed by the breath of heaven. That woman thought she had power, but she only revealed your strength. She didn't break you, she showed how unbreakable you truly are. I allowed this not to punish you, but to position you for greatness. Only the faithful can follow where I am leading you. You have seen who smiles in your presence while plotting against you in secret. Now, I will reveal those who stand by you in spirit. Not everyone can accompany you on your journey. Some people had to leave, and some names had to fall away for yours to rise. Even betrayal was preparation. Even pain had a purpose. Even her rejection was part of my redirection. I saw how deeply you were hurt. I witnessed your silent struggles, your attempts to appear strong while you were breaking inside. But I was there with you, collecting every tear because none of them are wasted. I held your hand even when you felt alone. Now, I am restoring you, not just to where you were, but to a place far beyond what you imagined. You may not feel strong right now, but your spirit is rising again. Something is shifting in the unseen because I have declared a new season for you. I have spoken your name in places you don't even know exist, and I will vindicate you. I will honor you. I will lift you up and rewrite what she tried to erase. The list she removed your name from was too small for your destiny. She couldn't see what I see, she couldn't carry what you carry. That's why she tried to bury it. But you cannot bury a seed I have blessed. Yes, you are my seed, planted in pain but rising in power, rooted in truth, and watered by tears. Now it's time for you to bloom in glory. If this message resonates with you, know that even in the presence of your enemies, I am preparing a table for you, and she will witness your blessings. Not to gloat, but to show her that what I anoint cannot be cancelled. You are not behind. You are not late. You are right on time for a divine reversal. You are stepping into restoration that will astonish those who doubted you. You have been underestimated for too long, but I have placed a crown upon you that they cannot see. That's why it didn't make sense to them. They didn't understand the anointing on your life. Even before you were formed, I knew this moment would come, and I had already planned your victory. So do not fear what was taken. Do not mourn what was lost for too long. I am replacing names with nations, lists with legacies. She wrote you out, but I am writing you in, not just into this story, but into eternity. You are not the same person who once sat in silence. You are no longer the one who begged to be seen. Now you rise with authority. Now you speak with the backing of heaven. You were chosen, and I will not take that back. Her decision was made in fear, mine was made in love. She saw a threat, I saw a vessel. She erased your name, I inscribed it. She blocked the door, I built a new one. She whispered lies, I spoke truth. So breathe again. Let your heart rise and fall without fear. You are safe now. You are seen now. You are still chosen. Soon, you will be celebrated, not out of revenge, but out of redemption. Not because you fought back, but because you let me fight for you. I know it has been lonely and hard, but now, child, it is harvest time. What was stolen is being returned. What was erased is being rewritten in glory. You have no idea how much is coming for you. The one who removed your name will have to watch as I exalt it. I honor the humble, lift the forgotten, and reward those who remain faithful in the shadows. You stayed kind when you could have been cruel. You stayed quiet when you could have spoken out. You kept your heart soft when others turned cold. I saw it all and counted every moment. Now, I am repaying you with divine interest. I am placing you in unexpected places. Even you will be amazed at what's next, but you will know deep in your soul that this is me, your God, and I never left you. You thought you were abandoned, you weren't. You thought your silence meant defeat, but it was your strength. You thought you were removed and rejected, but you were reserved and redirected. She didn't just take your name off that list, she freed you from being tied to the wrong people. I allowed it because that list was too small for your calling. You would have stayed where you didn't belong out of loyalty, but I removed you out of protection. I had to let her hurt you because that pain would draw you closer to me, and it did. You began to seek me deeper, pray harder, and listen to your soul. Now your spirit is awakening. You are ready for the real door, the one no human can lock. You are ready for the real list, the one written in heaven. If only you could see what lies ahead, you would stop grieving over what she crossed out. You would prepare for overflow, elevation, justice, and joy that remains even in silence. I am not just giving you back your place, I am enlarging your territory. I am giving you a seat at the head of the table, placing honor where there was once humiliation. You don't have to beg for what is already yours. You don't have to chase what is divinely assigned. Rest now. Let your heart take a breath because I've got this. You don't need to explain yourself to anyone. Let me speak for you. Let me be your defense. She tried to make you invisible, but I am about to make you undeniable. The reason it had to happen this way is that when I elevate you, everyone will know it was me. No one will say it was luck or manipulation. They will see your glow and know it comes from glory. They will ask, "How did this happen?" And you will smile and say, "God remembered me." Because I did. Even when you thought I was silent, even when the heavens felt closed, even when waiting became unbearable, I never forgot. I was just waiting for the perfect moment, and this is it. The turnaround begins now. The lifting begins now. The healing begins now. The clarity begins now. No more confusion, no more begging, no more shrinking, and no more fear of being forgotten because you are stamped by heaven. You are appointed not by man but by the Most High. Your name will echo in places you have yet to step into because I am already there, preparing the stage, setting the table, and unfolding your next chapter. This time, you won't have to knock, the door will open by itself because it's already yours. I am sending people who see you, who honor what others overlooked. I am aligning divine relationships, hearts that match your frequency, souls that recognize the light in you, connections that complete rather than compete. The season of striving is over. Now is your time to receive, to rest in who you are, to walk boldly in your name. Your name is no longer a secret, it is sealed with purpose, anointed with fire, and carved into the walls of my kingdom. Even now, angels are moving on your behalf. What was withheld is being released. What was delayed is being delivered. What was silenced is being spoken aloud in rooms full of favor. She thought removing you would stop you, but it ignited the warrior within you, the survivor, the light-bringer, the storm walker. Now that you have been through the fire, you are emerging refined, sharper, stronger, wiser, humbler, and more powerful than ever. This is what happens when a child of God is pushed into their destiny. This is what happens when pain becomes fuel, when rejection becomes redirection, when lies are exposed, and truth rises like the sun. I don't just restore, I multiply. I don't just bring justice, I bring overflow. I don't just vindicate, I elevate. So dry your eyes. Stand tall. Straighten your shoulders. This pain had a purpose. This silence had a reason. This season was sacred. Now it's your time to be seen, celebrated, called, carried, and chosen openly. Heaven is rejoicing. Angels are singing. And I, your Father, am smiling because I kept you through it. You stayed when it hurt. You trusted me when it didn't make sense. Now I am rewarding you, not just with blessings, but with peace, wholeness, and joy that withstands storms. You will have strength that doesn't crumble under pressure and an identity that no list can define. You are mine. I never forgot your name. I never stopped writing your story. So walk boldly now. Cry no more over the list she crossed you off of. Rejoice that your name is now being spoken in rooms filled with light, in rooms filled with divine assignment, in rooms prepared by heaven itself. I am the Lord your God. I do not lie. I do not fail, and I have spoken over you tonight. So believe again, dream again, rest again, laugh again because you are rising again. This time, no one can stop it. No one can remove it. No one can reverse it. What I have written in the heavens will now appear on earth in your life, in your future, in your hands. It is done. It is finished. It is yours. Amen. If this message touched your heart, please share it with someone you love and subscribe for more divine messages that your soul needs. Type "I receive" in the comments if you know this word was meant for you. Let heaven see your faith.